we all now live in a world where Trisha Paytas is a mother. So
I just know he's going to be the best father in the whole world. Like, I just know it. I just know it, and I'm just so thankful.
Here we go. I know we don't talk, but Moses is disgusting. I have no intention of making anything about this, but maybe check him talking to your fans. This is from a fat piece of shit fan of yours who is 23 and he fucked on Valentine's Day.
And I don't ever victim blame the 20-year-olds or under 25-year-olds. Like, they don't know. I just know he's going to be the best father in the whole world. Like, I just know it. I just know it, and I'm just so thankful.
Here we go.
Fill the room with the juice. That's a lot of loot. That big fire. Yeah, she kinda cute.
welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, hello. Thank you for clicking on this video. And my name is Pearl. If you're not brand new here, welcome back. Thank you for clicking on this video once again. And thank you for keeping me alive. Because I know some people are not going to understand that, but I know some of you do. I will be putting a mask on because, wow, the way my skin is just trash. I can't even... You know what? And thank you for commenting this. I will touch on this on my second channel. I don't really talk about that in great detail here on my main channel anymore. However, I will touch on it on my other one. Before we hop into this video, you guys, Trisha Paytas, Miss Ma'am. Miss Ma'am, Miss Ma'am, Miss Ma'am. There was no way I was going to react to this yesterday. There was absolutely no way. I was like, we will wait till after Valentine's Day, Miss Ma'am. Okay, thank you. I know. The pettiness, it runs through us both, does it not? Because, ma'am, you could have said this on any day. She said, nope, we're waiting until Valentine's Day. I'm waiting until Valentine's Day to drop this video and drop my baby onto the world. You guys, are y'all ready for Trisha Paytas to be a mother? Because it can go either way for me. I feel like it could really change her for the better. And then the other part of me is like, Miss Ma'am, Miss Ma'am, can you please get into some classes? Please, for the love of God, get into some freaking classes. And you know what I was thinking about? You know that video with her and Trevor when he was like 16 years old and Shane Dawson? I wonder how she sees that video now as a mother, knowing she will be a mother, I should say. Does she see that video different now to where it's like, wow, I can't believe I could even put myself in the state of traumatizing this young minor? What if that was my child? I wonder. I'm just curious though. Anyways, I really thought that I would have this Kanye West video done. And let me tell you, obviously, if you have watched any of my Kanye West videos, you are fully aware that I do not take that man lightly, meaning I really do full-heartedly put my personal issues within his situations due to the fact that we do have the same disorder. And man, just doing this video has me like, you know what? I need to stop thinking that I'm gonna find love, because it is really hard to be with somebody with bipolar disorder. It really is. It has to be. It absolutely has to be, because even me, there are sides of myself that you guys definitely don't see, my friends definitely don't see, but there are other people that may see, and I know it's not good, right? You know, I can apologize for it over and over and over again, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna forgive me or care, you know what I mean? So it's like, I need to stop thinking that love is on the agenda for me, because to put that kind of pressure on another human being is actually very, I see it as selfish, you know, and I don't know, this video is making me like, very much like, yeah, I need to make a I can't even talk. I need to make the conscious decision that I am going to stop dating. I just feel like it's so unfair. The thing is, Kanye got with Kim before he was diagnosed. He was diagnosed in 2016. He got with her in 2014. So I know how different I am now compared to what I was before I was diagnosed. I was completely different. Night and freaking day, if not. You know what I mean? So it's like, anyways, we will get into that video. Just researching more and deeper into the symptoms and just like things Kanye have been doing for so long. It's just like, it's exhausting. If it's exhausting for me, I can only imagine how exhausting it is for somebody else that is also with me or anybody with us that have it. Child, I am going on a tangent here. Anyways, Miss Trisha Paytas, it is your time to shine, Miss Ma'am. at 7:40 in the freaking morning because listen, I just woke up and I'm feeling very bubbly and very excited. So let's see what she has to say. 15 minutes of her telling us that she is pregnant. I have never seen this woman smile so big in my entire life. Let's hop in here. Number 6 trending, by the way, almost at 500,000 freaking views already of Miss Trisha Paytas being pregnant. This smile. Look at her. She's so ecstatic.
I'm pregnant.
Girl, yes you
Oh
are.
my God. Focus.
No, seriously focus, because I was like, what is going on with this?
I am pregnant.
It's a boy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm calling it now. It's a boy. Why am I calling it? Because she's wearing all blue. Us Tauruses do nothing out of vain. I mean, we do everything for a reason almost.
I never thought I would be making this video.
If it's a girl, I'll be very surprised.
I actually didn't even visualize this ever happening.
She wants a boy.
I'll get into that later, but
She wants a boy.
I am pregnant. I actually found out a few weeks ago what my excitement, still looking at this, is just like, what? I am pregnant.
We are living in a world where Trisha Paytas is going to be a mother. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm happy for you. Truly.
And I have been told in more ways than one. And
I've been told in more ways than one.
I'm so sorry.
I can't with you. Let's just keep taking them.
I still can't believe it. I'm in absolute disbelief and shock, but I am so grateful, thankful, and I'm just like at the most peace I've ever felt in my.
I don't mean to be rude, but what's going on with her lips? Has it always been like that? That big dip right there? Like, please give me Rihanna lip dip. I was born with it, so when I see it in other females that were not born with it, it is very strange to me. I'm like, ma'am. Has it always been like that? No offense, I'm just curious.
First found out, which was a few weeks ago.
Right.
About 4 weeks pregnant.
Miss Ma'am, she found out and she said, let me wait until Valentine's Day. I love it. I love it. The level of petty through our blood, I can't.
7.5 weeks right now. That was that first reaction. Of course, because I was in such disbelief. If you followed me for a while, you know that for the past 8 years, I have been infertile. And I've been told that multiple times. The first time I ever went to a doctor for this at 25 told me that I was never going to have kids.
At 25, really?
Like, IVF is going to be your best route because your tubes are just too scarred up.
Okay,
I'd done the HSG.
This is where me and females disconnect. I forget that, and you know what? I've actually had some of my friends be like, no, girl, you want to have your own kids. You want to have your own kids. I just feel if you have money and you can't have kids, hey, you can freeze your eggs. Somebody else can have the kid. Like, but I get it. I guess there's that connection. Again, I don't have kids. Hell, I don't even have love. So I guess it's that connection, right? All the mothers, let me know. After you have the child, that connection. I've heard people say like, no, you want that. You don't ever want to miss out on that. You don't ever want to miss out on that. And I'm just like, okay. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I have to keep in mind that like, yes, there are mothers that have my disorder. However, I personally feel selfish. But I don't know. So I see this differently. So that's crazy. At 25, she was told that. That would not have rocked me at 25. I would have been like, all right, bye. I will save up and get a surrogate.
Test twice before.
That's so messed up.
Work. And
she looks so happy.
We did
I love
the
it.
HSG test.
She's like
7 days after my period in December like 26th. 3 days later, I ovulated, and the first month I got pregnant. I'm like, I'm in disbelief.
I wonder if she has like a newfound understanding for like the way she treated Hila when Hila was pregnant. I wonder if she's like, oh my gosh, like now I get it, like, or maybe she's gonna get there. Obviously, she's not like pregnant, but she will get there. I wonder if these things come into her mind because I feel like sometimes for me, and obviously I'm not Trisha, so I don't know if this is for everybody, but sometimes I have to experience it or I have to like be in it by myself alone to really get what it's like. You know what I mean? To where it's very hard for me to connect with people that have kids. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's very, very hard. Yes, I can make it look very, like I love your kids. Because I like being around kids. I do. But the responsibility of it all, just it's something about that. It's just like, can't do that shit by myself, bro. I can't do that by myself. There's no way.
On so many ways, but at the same time, it just feels right. All of a sudden, I just felt a sense of purpose. Like I just felt like my life felt
a sense of purpose.
Like my life is just starting, is how it feels. And I feel like
it is, isn't it? That's what they say. It starts when you have kids.
Sorry, I get like emotional. I know it's God's timing. I know there's miracles that happen. Just sorry.
I hope this changes you, girl.
Like I said, I am 7.5 weeks. I'm just really excited to announce it. We have our first ultrasound in just a few days, so.
I don't want to be rude, but like if anything happens, oh my gosh, it will be heartbreaking for her. It will be heartbreaking. Ooh, I don't want to even think about it.
Obviously, I'll probably share that too.
Don't jinx anything.
The most exciting thing that's happened in my life. We actually found out a couple weeks before our honeymoon. And so our honeymoon kind of turned into a baby moon. And I did a whole video like traveling while pregnant, like things that I kind of learned just from like Googling so much, because since I found out I was pregnant, I started Googling like what foods to eat for the baby, what nutrients to eat for the baby, and then obviously with traveling, just all the precautions to take, compression, socks, and obviously water and all the nutrients I needed there and stuff like that. So we went on our honeymoon, like I said, we turned into our baby moon, and like obviously there I couldn't go on any boats or jet skis or anything. So we actually knew when I traveled halfway across the country, knowing I was pregnant. Hindsight, I probably should have stayed back. I was very worried the whole trip, especially because it was pretty early. I was on week 6, which, it can be a scary week. So I just kept positive the whole time, and I still keep positive. For me, I feel like my pregnancy really just, like I knew it's meant for me. I feel like any child that comes into your life is meant to come into your life, but like, so I know it was meant for me, but I do think like my positive, like thinking, I was told, no, I'm never gonna be pregnant. I was saying it constantly, I'm never gonna get pregnant, I'm infertile, like all this stuff. And I said that and believed that for so long until I started visualizing. As you guys know, last year I started a spiritual journey and like learned a lot, took in a lot of information.
Wait, so she thinks she manifested this baby now? Interesting. Okay.
Core things that I learned, obviously meditation, affirmations, and visualization. And I just visualize like being pregnant and having our baby in the year 2022. And
I was hoping that she did not bring up 2022. And you know why. Because Hila and Kylie both had their babies on 2/2/2. Yeah, 2. You know what the hell I'm saying. Anyways, so for her to drop this on Valentine's Day, girl, you funny. Let me be quiet. Am I reaching? I could be reaching.
So crazy. Sorry. I'm like, oh. I feel so blessed and so just like chosen.
You're the chosen one, darling.
If you are lucky enough to be blessed with children in any capacity, in any way, like consider yourself like so lucky. It's really something that truly money can't buy. I mean, even with in vitro and adoption, like nothing's guaranteed,
True.
It's like a blessing. So I just feel literally like this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I'm married with someone who wanted it just as much. We would take pregnancy tests literally every month for the past, we started.
That's so weird to me. She said, and I had it with somebody who wanted it just as much. I thought she was going to say, and I had it with somebody that I loved so much, and now we've created more love to bring into the world. I thought she was going to say something along those lines. You know what I mean?
Like just trying, I guess.
Interesting.
And never getting pregnant. We tried every month and take tests, and then, you know, this past like 6 months, we just stopped taking them together, and I was just taking them on my own. And with this one, again, I've taken the test before, the fertility treatment. It's called a test. It's not a test. It's like HSG. It gets tests for things, but for a lot of people, they use it to like clear out their tubes. But you also can see like the results of it, so it is kind of like a test. But I didn't think it would happen.
I've never seen her lips like that. Has her lips always, let me shut up, man.
The first month that I'm in complete shock and disbelief, but I'm just so happy, and I wanted to share this with you all. Oh God, I just am like, oh, this is like all I've ever wanted in life, like all I've ever wanted. I've always said I would trade everything I've ever gotten in life just to have a baby. We're having a baby, me and my husband, and I just...
Girl, we know who it is. My husband, we know who it is. You don't need to say my husband. We know. Let me shut up.
Feels so perfect, and I'm just so happy, and I want to share this journey along the way. One, because I'm really excited, and
Girl,
two,
okay.
you know, while the internet can be toxic and icky, there's a lot of beautiful things online, and specifically in regards to my fertility journey, sharing that first video, I got so much support and so much love, and a lot of just great advice and tips, and people telling me like next steps to do if it doesn't work, and just really, really nice, thoughtful, kind messages. And I really just wanted to share my journey to get other people's input, because this is something that I really do feel the more people who share their experiences, the better, the good and the bad. I've obviously watched, you know, like Colleen's pregnancy journeys, and there's a ton of TikTokers that I follow their pregnancy journeys. You know, everyone obviously has a really different experience, so I don't know what to expect, but I'm just...
I'm dying. You know, one thing that I really don't want to do, and I don't even want to say this because, again, I don't necessarily think I'll ever have kids, let alone get pregnant. But besides the point, I find it interesting that when people do have kids, it's like they are the first ones to ever have a kid. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, is that the feeling? Again, you tell me. Is it the feeling of like, oh my gosh, I'm having a kid? Like, yo, like you feel like you're the first woman ever to have a child. Is that what the feeling is like, or am I just perceiving it that way?
Sorry. I'm just really happy, and I'm excited. I am pregnant, and it feels so good. And at 7.5 weeks, I've really had no symptoms, which is so crazy. Even when traveling, I like really didn't get that many symptoms, or any. I guess maybe I was like the first week, like 2 days before my missed period, I was just so tired. I was like taking naps at lunch, like I was so tired, and that was really the only one I had. I haven't had any morning sickness yet, but again, I'm like pretty early on.
I can't imagine being this excited. I would be terrified. I'm so sorry. I would be so scared. Oh my God. I would be thinking about my vagina constantly. I would be thinking about the depression that's going to hit once the child is here. I would be thinking, you know, honestly, it would really just depend on if I'm by myself or not. If I'm by myself, I mean, kill me now. And I don't think I would survive having a child by myself, to be honest with you. And not financially, but mentally. I don't think I have the mental capacity to do that.
I obviously started taking prenatals right away, and I looked up healthy foods to eat for the baby. So there's this great article I found on Healthline.
Girl, you already said this.
Fatty acids like salmon and avocado for healthy fats, and there's like berries and Greek yogurt and stuff.
Something about like having to have a child to eat healthy is so annoying to me. I know that was blunt, and I know that may hurt some people, but it's just so annoying to me. Anyways, let me shut up. Let me be quiet. Hopefully that doesn't hurt too many people.
Also for brain development and skin tissue and all stuff like that. So I'm so open, like I said, first of all, to suggestions and things that you went through, you experienced, something that made it easier or harder, like, you know, anything and everything. I can consume it all. And obviously, like I said, even with symptoms, like, you know, I know it's all different, it varies, but
This
for
would have
me,
been
it's like,
such a great bonding moment for you and Hila. But now look.
consume as much knowledge as I can to kind of just keep a lookout for everything. But I'm so excited. And I just wanted to share this with you guys. And this is just my first video, obviously.
I haven't seen her smile
the
this
first
much.
heartbeat, the first ultrasound.
She's actually smiling more than she ever did with about having a boyfriend, a marriage, anything. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't. Was she smiling this much in the honeymoon? I don't think so.
I'm just gonna like, I'll probably cry. Moses, come on. And I just.
What was that?
It's crazy. It's like literally like 7 months away. The baby's here. Like, what? How? It's such a miracle. And I've been thinking about it. It's been tripping me out so much. I'm just like, it's crazy how you just create life. Like it just happens. Like, you just create it and it just happens.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And it's out of love, which is so beautiful. Like, I just, you know, again, I think it's all God's timing. I think I wanted to be pregnant by so many different people, which, you know, I guess sounds bad, but sometimes I just want to be pregnant just to be pregnant, which is it's totally fine onto itself. But
we can tell.
The fact that I have Moses, my husband, who is just so, he's
my husband. My husband. Oh, you're talking about my husband? Let me go grab my husband. Oh, my husband, yeah. Oh, his name? Ooh. My husband? I'm sorry. I don't think he has a name.
So caring and loving for me. He's so, like, always makes sure I'm okay, that I just know he's going to be the best father in the whole world. Like, I just know it. I just know it, and I'm just so thankful that, you know, we're both excited about this. I think maybe in the past, if I would have gotten pregnant, maybe my partners wouldn't have been as excited or something. I don't know. I just know it's all timing. And I don't know, we've already like looked at nurseries, and I mean, we already know our names. Like, we knew in our hearts the names of our babies, if it's a boy or a girl. And just so
I'm so sorry. I did not know why this is comical. I think it's I'm so sorry. Oh, baby. I think it's because it's like she's not Oh, I don't want to say understanding, but actually, I mean, she has the money to really like do it the way, honestly, anybody would want to do it, like the way I would want to do it, for example. But I think people downplay how difficult it is to have a child, bring a child into the world. Like, it's a beautiful thing, don't get me wrong, but there's also a very negative part that I see in mothers that they either tend to hide, they try to, you know, they don't want to talk about it. Postpartum depression is something a lot of people are very, like, wary of discussing publicly. There are some people that can do it. However, you know, that's just another piece of the pie that I feel like, you know, not everybody's realizing is there. Like, are we going to eat that piece of the pie? Are we leaving that piece? Do we not care about that piece of the pie? Isn't that your flavor? You know what I'm saying.
It's like, well, what? Like, I'm so shocked. And like I said, for so long I had that negative mentality of I'm never gonna get pregnant, I'm infertile, because that's what I was hearing and that's what I was being told. And it also just was the way it was. 8 years of just willy-nilly, free going with it, and never getting pregnant. You really start thinking that. And I'm 33, and I really was just like, okay, that 35 is coming right around the corner.
That's what I'm saying.
And I just thought it would take a while, because sometimes it does take a while.
I feel like that 30 range for females, man, just pushes them, right? From 30 to 35, they're just like, oh my God, like, I need to find sperm. I need to have a kid. But like, what? The oldest woman to ever have kids was 66, and I think she had, was it 66 or 96? Child, I can't remember, but she had twins. I mean, obviously not everybody's going to be doing that, but that I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like not everybody's here to have kids. That's how I see it. If you want to have kids, be beautiful. If you do, thank God. amazing. We are happy for you. But I think that there are people who either can't have kids or people who don't want to have kids and they feel pressured to have them. And if they don't, then they didn't do anything in life or they didn't like achieve anything of value. And that's a narrative that I really don't like.
Oh, we were gonna try IVF next, like we were gonna, or there was another step before IVF, and then we were gonna try IVF, and I just was like, okay, we're gonna do this. It may take a while. Like I don't know. I've seen a lot of those journeys, and it just feels so good, and I feel so content in life, and I feel so blessed. And I feel like I said at the beginning, like my life is just beginning. Who I am is just happening. It's just forming. It's just coming to life, literally, as I create life.
Okay.
And I feel like it's just given me this like 15th chance in life.
15th.
Really,
She said,
fresh my life.
Forget those 9 lives. I got 15.
I'm thankful for everything and every person I've experienced and path I've been through and stuff. But this is like my ultimate dream, and I just didn't know if it was going to be in the cards for me, and I always thought that. I was like, well, maybe it's not going to happen for me, maybe it's this, and the minute I stopped doubting and I visualized the baby and I saw it, I just,
Aww.
we even in the Maldives, we got a baby shark for the nursery, the baby room, and just,
God. It's just so annoying how 2 words can just make your brain, baby shark, baby shark. I'm like, I didn't even, like, I should be able to choose what pops up into my brain. God.
It's just really exciting, so, oh my gosh.
Girl, I'm happy for you, but this is funny.
I went over and told my mom, like, literally right away. I told Moses obviously first, and then I told my mom and his mom and just, our immediate family. But yeah, it's like, it feels real, like, telling you guys. So anyways, thank you guys for all the love and support and all the positivity on the fertility journey. It's our journey was relatively quick. We tried for a year and a half, but as soon as we got assistance with the HSG test, like, it really, that next month it happened. So we were shocked. I don't know, for a success story. So again, I have 2 videos on the HSG test. If you guys want to know what that is, a lot of people I know that I talked to that have gone to fertility doctors, like, they don't even recommend that step first, but I highly recommend it.
You're not a doctor.
It worked for us, and
Chill.
I'm 8 years infertile, so something to think about with your doctor, or just talk about it, because a lot of times they don't recommend it, so, or they don't even just tell you about it.
Baby shark.
Oh my God, I'm already like thinking about the next pregnancy. I'm always like, okay, so we have the baby in September, we could theoretically get pregnant again in December and have a baby next September. Like, because I'm older and he's older, we just are ready to go. We say 2, but I also have 3. But I guess we'll see on the first one. I'm just so excited. And I'm very just thankful and blessed for even this one child, and God is good, and I love you guys, and I'm creating a baby, I'm creating a life. I'm so excited, I can't wait to share it all with you guys. So,
Aww.
okay, I'm out of breath. For those of you thinking I'm out of breath, I know I've been out of breath before, but now I'm like double out of breath in my life. I'm just excited. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
Bye, Trisha.
Bye.
Bye, girl. You are just... And we love that for you. We do. We really love that for you. Who is Trisha gonna be as a mother? I would love to see it. I think it'd be an interesting person to see. Like how does she evolve? How does she change? Who does she become? But yikes, you want to have 2, 3. There's just certain words that just, I'm creating a life opposed to I'm bringing a life. You know what I mean? So many people have kids to shape them into who they want them to be. And then when that doesn't happen, so much family turmoil, fights, and just so many things happen. when that comes to be and the person, aka their own selves, meaning human being, decides, no, I don't want to be Trisha Paytas .2, or no, I don't want to be Moses assistant husband .5. You know what I mean? Like, that's what bothers me about the excitement of having a kid. I see a lot of parents go into certain verbiage that I'm like, please let your kid be them. Please let them be who they want to be. You know what I mean? Like, if they want to do that, let them do it. Let's not force them into doing this, that, and the third. I don't know. I feel like parenting is a very complex part of life, and I think many people jump into it without even really realizing why they're jumping into it. You know what I mean? Anyways, I am out of here. It is literally 8 o'clock in the morning. It's time for me to get ready for work. So I will see y'all in the next one. Let me know what y'all thought about this video. I mean, I really have nothing to say. I truly am happy for Trisha. I am very excited to see the kind of person that she forms into. Other than that, I mean, the girl is funny. She's funny for waiting until Valentine's Day. I just love that she did that, man. Hey, gotta love the pettiness of her. Trisha, gotta love her, man. Anyways, let me know what you think about Trisha's pregnancy down below. Let me know your thoughts. Who do you think she's gonna turn into? I am scared. I don't know if it's a positive or negative scared, but I'm scared for something, somebody. I don't know. My gut is very much just like, hey, just let's keep it positive. Just keep it positive. I'll keep it positive. But for now, I don't know. Maybe it's because I just got done watching Sweet Mongolias. That might be why I'm having this aspect. Because, for example, if you're watching the show, let me know down below. But Heather Headley, she plays in it, and she is pregnant, and it's super exciting. But then she has a miscarriage, and then it's really sad. You know what I mean? And so I was like, I don't know. I feel like if I was pregnant, I would be kind of scared to tell people, because it's just like, what if that miscarriage comes, right? And you never really know. Nothing's guaranteed, right? That's where my brain is going. So that might just be my own, like, biasy coming there. But regardless of the fact, we all now live in a world where Trisha Paytas is a mother. So to all you mothers out there, I'm sorry. You now have Trisha Paytas a part of your clan. Jesus Christ. Anyways, love you guys so much. Let me know what y'all thought about this video. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm gonna go watch this off of my fish. In the lot, 12 fuck SWAT, busting all the bells out the box. Hit a leaf with the box.